Hey guys, Jeff here. Welcome back to Smart Shenanigans. Once again, we're not in the office anymore. We are in the back of my truck today, in my driveway. What am I doing? It is raining fairly hard, not super hard, but like enough to, I'm wet, so that's cool. It's October, almost. When I'm recording this, it is not quite October. But by the time this comes out, it is October, so we're putting up spooky decorations. I've already done the inside of the house with my girlfriend, but we went and picked out a bunch of stuff for outside, so I'm going to put them up, and I'm going to surprise her when she gets home with decorations being out. It's a little chilly tonight. It's supposed to get down to like 45, I think, Fahrenheit. So it's going to be a little cold tonight, but my sleeping bag is rated for 40 degrees, so see how well it does. And really quick, I wanted to show you my setup here. I have my tripod that I use for everything, and I taped an umbrella to it to keep the phone from getting soaked. I have this spiderweb thing I'm gonna try to hang up. I got nails, so I think you're supposed to just like hook it onto these loops, but it is so unbelievably tangled. Okay, that was a pain to set up, but it's up now. Okay, well, we got the basic up. I'll update you when I'm done. Real quick, this is way too cute to not show, but we have potted plants inside. And upon further inspection, this is an indoor prop, so put it in there. I almost forgot to add these gravestones and the beware sign over there. So that right there is the final product. All right, so this is my home for the night. I'll take my shoes off so this dirtiness stays out there. I spent a long time sweeping this out yesterday, and sweeping under the canopy is kind of difficult because I don't have like a little hand broom. I have a full-on push broom, so it's like dragging dirt out of here. It sucked, but we're there. So I'm gonna put a blanket across this window because it is very obvious that I'm in here when I'm in here. This window over here has a shrub on the other side of it, so I'm not worried about that as much. Knock on wood. My front window up into the cab I already blocked out with this just because I didn't really want to see you guys to see into my dirty cab, but also people can see into here. So first things first, we're gonna block up this window, and to do that I'll do the same thing I did here where I use these little T-pins that just go up into the fabric here, and a moving blanket. So let's get that done. Cool. So that's that. Next thing I'm gonna do is put a blanket down on the ground here. That's what this blanket is for. And we'll go from there. I've never done anything like this before, so this will be very new for me. We're all cozy in here now. It's definitely not any softer, but at least it looks good, I guess. All right, come on in. MTV Cribs this. Okay, so this is the crib. Let's get some decorations up. We've got our spooky sign here that we're gonna hang up. Spooky. Oh man, what am I doing with my life? I'm 100% down for this. This is epic. I love this. As always, we have our trusty lamp here that I've had since I was a kid that don't really use all that much anymore because it doesn't really put off all that much light anymore, but I keep it around for the nostalgia of it, so we're gonna put that over here. Actually, we'll put it on this side. It'll be a little easier to find. And we've got our light that actually produces light, and I'm gonna put behind the camera here so you guys can see better. 40-degree rated sleeping bag here. We've got our trusty air mattress that we used for the last video, which we're gonna get blown up here in a second. And I mentioned this in the last video, I accidentally bought a 12-volt air pump for the last video, but the last video I just used the 120-volt air pump that I also bought, which is the same one, but this one, since we're in a car, we might as well use it, right? And to cover up the noise of the air pump, because it is a very loud pump, one, I'm gonna turn on the car, and two, I'm gonna close the tailgate. Got the air pump here. I'll run that through the window here into the truck, so we can blow up the air mattress. We've got a little bedside table here. There, pump on it for now or something, I don't know. And we've got some power to get out here. Let's get this air mattress opened up. I'm gonna move you over here. There we go. I have not tried this yet, so I don't know how well this is gonna fit back here. This might take up all of the space. But that's okay, it'll be more comfortable to sit on this anyway. Oh yeah, this is taking up every bit of space I have in here. I'm gonna move you again. Precariously on the edge of the tailgate there. What I'm doing is technically allowed, I think. Yeah, it is allowed. People have stayed in their RVs in people's driveways here. Let's go this time. This is the one part that I don't want. Don't ever do this at home. That didn't work at all. Plan B this. So plan B was, I was having trouble getting this plug to stay in there, because you have to like push really hard to get it to stay in there in the very limited space I had in here. I tried it like a few times, it wasn't working, so I gave up on it. Plan B was just go inside and use the 120 volt where I have a lot more room to just push that in there. But we have it in here now. Now we need to get the pump back out of up there and go from there. Oh, it's such a pain. Oh my gosh. Let me grab our bedside table real quick and run our power. Actually, now we can open these up. Some nice air flow in here. Let's open this one as well. Cool. Now we have some airflow. That'll be nice, especially when we close the tailgate tonight. We're home. Our glamping setup continues. We've got power in here. We'll plug in all of our chargers and all that jazz. I have a feeling this has a hole in it, so I'm a little worried that I might wake up on the bed of my truck and not on an air mattress, which would not be ideal, to say the least. But I'll monitor it if I need to. I might just go grab like a sleeping pad, a camping sleeping pad or something, and just use that instead. We have our watch charger, our phone charger, and our iPad charger out here, because, like always, I'm gonna try to get some work done while I'm out here, even though I'm not all that far away from my normal office. But I'm actually further away from my office than I was last time we camped. But yeah, that's the setup. A little spooky, but it's alright. Let's get our sleeping bag out. This is 100% got a hole in it. I feel like it's getting softer and softer as it goes. Really gonna need the floof in this tonight. There's the setup. We're home. Good night. I'll get a pillow at some point before we go to bed. But all right, so laid in here for a little bit now, and it's not too bad actually. I've got, I mean, the bed, I'm trying to tell if it's losing air or not. It might be losing air just slow enough that I can't tell, but I'll be able to tell when I wake up in the morning, which is okay. It's definitely not ideal, but that's fine. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. I really want to turn the bed of this truck into like a little camping setup. So like hang Christmas lights on the carpeted ceiling, because it'd be easy to hang up there and stuff like that. But we'll cross that bridge another day. Tonight we're just gonna sleep back here, but it's gonna be cold. It's already kind of cold, so I'm gonna put a sweatshirt on later. And real quick, I wanted to talk about these in real life videos and camping videos, because I really enjoy making them. These two that I've made so far, the camping in my backyard and now camping in my driveway, are very stressful to make, because like I said in the last one, I live in a very quiet neighborhood that stuff like this doesn't happen. So, and my neighbors would probably find it strange that I'm doing this, which it's totally fine for me to do this. However, people would probably question it. But I really want to make this a thing on the channel, is camping every first Friday of the month, basically. So I'll do this video for October, and then in November we'll do another themed camping video. I'll probably make like some sort of big meal in that one, because it'll be around Thanksgiving. God, my arm is so shaky. There we go. I just pushed against the ceiling, so my arm can't be as shaky. The car just by. Oh man, see, the weird part about this too is that people walk their dogs and they're like probably 5 feet away from me right now if they walk by, and I have no way to know if they're walking by. So I'm just gonna chill back here and stay quiet most of the time. Yeah, I want to do one camping style video on the first Friday of every month, because I think that'd be a fun way to mix it up from just gaming videos. Most of my channel will still be gaming videos, but the first Friday of every month I'd like to do a camping video of some sort. The other thing is Patreon. I still have yet to figure out what I'm doing with Patreon. I will make some sort of Patreon announcement video when I do get that figured out. But for now, I just do all of these videos for fun. I'm not making any money off of any of the videos that I make yet, because I can't. If I could, I would, but I can't. So I'm just doing them for fun, because I do enjoy making them. So we're doing that for now. But I would like to get a Patreon going at some point. Yeah, but we'll get there when we get there. There will be an announcement though, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to support me on Patreon, keep an eye out for that Patreon video, because then I can make even cooler videos like this, because I can put the money that I'm getting from there towards gear for camping, which would be super cool. But anyway, without further ado, let's get to dinner. Alright, so we're gonna make sausages tonight. I'm gonna try to talk pretty quiet because it's like 8 o'clock at night and it is super quiet here. So we're gonna preheat this. That going, nice and simple. And I cook on the left side all the time, so I keep that at the lowest heat possible. And I put the right side on medium heat just to heat up the overall area. But, yeah, this is my front yard grill. All right, so I did not trust that air mattress would be pumped up, because in the short amount of time that I was laying in it, I like got out and I felt it and it was already deflated a bunch. So I don't trust it to make it through the night. However, we picked up this insulated static V by Klymit, I think, Klymit. So we're gonna sleep on this tonight and try this out. It is a 4-season sleeping pad intended for backpacking, car tent camping, perfect for me, car camping, and cold weather. Let's open this up. I took the air mattress out, deflated it, and folded it up. My guess is that it was a seam that popped in it. Like I must have inflated it a little too much, and so the seams must have popped, which is something I don't think you can patch. So we're doing this instead, and honestly, this is gonna be nicer anyway. So it's a lot less intrusive, a lot less work to set up, and it just packs into a nice small bag. So as long as I can get it back into that small bag, that's the real test. Cool. All right, we have a mattress pad. Part of me wonders if we could fit it into the sleeping bag. That'd be kind of nice. And I've seen Steve do that all the time. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's literally perfect. Okay. We now have an air mattress inside of our sleeping bag. This can be a comfortable night. All right, so as usual, ignore the dog in the background. It won't stop barking. But today we are having Johnsonville brats, cheddar, and bacon. So we're gonna make those now. The grill is nice and preheated. We're gonna turn down that right side so it just stays nice and low heat. And we're gonna make all of these in one go. There's 5 of them here, so let's do this. We've got 5 brats here, so we're gonna cook. This part of the grill is a lot hotter than any of the other parts, so I'm gonna try to cook around that part. And there we go. Brats are on the grill. Let's get these buns ready. All right, so we've got some nice brats ready. Should be about ready at least. I think those are ready. They're warm. Let's get those into these buns. Whew, those are hot. Ouch. Ignore the dogs in the background. Like I always say. Drop that one on there. Oh, that's hot. Maybe I should grab tongs next time. That's okay though. All right, we got some brats. Got some condiments, the usual mayonnaise, ketchup, and barbecue sauce here. I am excited. These smell so good. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna chow down. All right, so we've got our 3 sausages here. Or brats, they're brats. We've got our 3 brats here. I'm very excited. These smell so good. They're bacon cheddar. So let's chow down on this. Oh yeah. That's delightful. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off camera, but these are really good. All right, let's crawl in for the night. Shoes off in this cooler. Yeah, we're here for the night. So I'm going to, I got some work done earlier actually between cuts. So we're just kind of gonna watch YouTube for maybe an hour or 2 and go to bed when we get tired, which I'm kind of already tired, so we might be going to bed pretty soon here, but I'll give you guys an update in a minute. All right, so I have closed the tailgate and the canopy cover, so it is suddenly very quiet in here and very echoey. I have a time lapse going outside, I guess technically inside my house, but outside the truck. I just barely, my 6'1" self just barely fits in the bed here. I might end up turning this sideways or like diagonal so I can fit better, but let me show you what it looks like in here. All right, so this is the setup. I've got a light over here that I'm not going to show you because that would just blow out the camera. But that's the tailgate, the canopy cover, or like the window thing. There's my tripod with my shoes over there, and my little bedside table here with my chargers and all that. And that's about it. And we've got our little spooky sign up here too. So this is where I'm gonna be for the night. Update on Patreon. I'd like to, by the time this video is out, I should have a Patreon now. So if you'd like to support me, it'd be tons of help to go subscribe to my Patreon. I'll have the different levels, probably $1 a month, $5 a month, and $10 a month, and you get various perks at each level. That is going to be the best way to support me directly is through Patreon, so please go check that out if you feel so inclined. yeah, I will, I'm gonna watch YouTube for a little bit here and then go to bed. I might update you, I might not, I might see you tomorrow morning. So if I don't see you by now, or if I don't see you before tomorrow morning, good night. All right, so it's only like 9 o'clock at night right now. And some people definitely just like walked by while I was laying back here. And I was about to, like, I just posted a TikTok, kind of like as a teaser for this video, but I was definitely like, just like chilling back here, and I hear some voices and like people walking by, and I was like, I like got real quiet. I was like, oh my god. I was just praying that they didn't come over and look through the window of my truck, which would be weird if they did. However, I don't know, it would be weird, but still, oh my god, that was a little stressful. Also, I just turned myself diagonally so I can actually like stretch out, because before, like the top of my head was just pushing against this wall here, and then my feet were just flat against the tailgate, so it's not very comfortable. But now that I've turned sideways, I've got plenty of room to stretch out. I can like literally stretch, like this is nice. Oh yeah, this is nice. All right, so a couple things. One, it's like midnight. I slept for maybe just under 2 hours and woke up. And I can't fall back asleep. I am just not tired at all. 2, I'm super thirsty, but I'm out of water right here. And 3, I think I forgot to plug my iPad in, and my iPad is running the time lapse. So I'm gonna run inside real quick, fill up my water bottle, plug the iPad in, and then come back out here. And the whole time, hope that nobody is watching me get in and out of this car. Also, the windows are getting all fogged up in here, even though I have my windows cracked. But yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, I think it was mission successful without getting seen. Yeah, went in, got water, plugged in the iPad so we could continue the time lapse. It hadn't died yet, so that was good. But yeah, I am not very tired anymore, so I'm gonna watch more YouTube until I get tired and fall back asleep. Alright, good morning. It's, in reality, it's like 11, but I slept in, so it's actually kind of cozy back here. The sun doesn't really get in too much, so mainly because the window that the sun would get in is blocked by a blanket, but this wasn't too bad. Definitely had some trouble falling asleep, but once I fell asleep, I was like, oh, I am out and don't want to get back up. Let's get some coffee, tear down, and get on with the day. It is very chilly. I just gotta wait till the cars aren't going by. I think we're good. So overall, not too bad. The sleeping pad was definitely a savior. It kept me off the ground the whole night, which was nice. And having it inside the sleeping bag helped it to not just slide out from under me, which was nice. It was a bit chilly, but that's just because it was cold outside. It was about at the rating of this sleeping bag, and this sleeping bag is many, 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 many years old. But it's still holding strong, so yeah. But yeah, actually not too bad. It was pretty comfortable. And like I said earlier, it was dark enough in the morning that I could just keep sleeping, so it's not too bad. But we got our coffee. I'll start tearing this thing down, get my truck back to a normal truck. And these sleeping pads, like, they're 4-season. I don't think, they're definitely not meant to keep you warm. I think they're meant to not be the reason that you're cold. But it did great, and it wasn't even all that cold in here. I just zipped this up, cinched it down, called it good, and I was plenty warm, so. All right, so that was camping in my driveway. Overall, not too bad. Definitely a little more stressful than camping in my backyard because it's more obvious out here. There's no fence around me, but not too bad overall. This is the kind of thing you guys enjoy. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if not, don't worry, gaming videos will be back on Monday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for next month, but I'll think about that this month. Or if you have any ideas, shoot them down in the comments below. But yeah, thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. I'm gonna finish cleaning up just a little bit and then get on with my day. I've got a lot of videos to edit and make, so yeah, it's gonna be a good day. But I will see you all later. Stay motivated.